Okay, hello guys. We are looking after Mindstar, presented by Meta Mind Sports, and this is a weekly series. And I'm Anmol Caster in front of you, and today we will be figuring out four different matches that will head it to the grand finals, and there will be only one champion. And in order to figure them out, there we go. The very first match, as the map of Erangel have just started the match, and there are 20 teams with us, 78 players on us. We could able to look after the different teams. So yes, first map, the map of Erangel, the favorable map, and this is a weekly series. My match number one. Yes, guys, PUBG Mobile Mindstar series presented by Metaman Esports, and this will be the very first game of the grand finals. And the plane path started from the area of Novaripno and ended at the area of Jharki, and each and every teams are heading to their own favorable drop locations. I could able to figure it out. Multiple teams, multiple drop locations, but this is the main question to know: where will be the drop classes held by? And if I have to talk about the zone figured it out at the later on phase of the plane path. Right now, the teams that dropped are little element to get the zone, but the teams that drop out some, lately, they could able to figure some sort of decent zone on them, and I could able to figure it out a team named as PR over there. They're at in the area of Pochinki, but there was no any sort of classes. But good thing is that the Pochinki got a very good zonic scenario over there, and new wave sports are dropping on the area of Yasuna Poliana. You could able to figure it out multiple teams at the same time. So yeah, there must be some sort of classes right over here. The looting of procedure need to be established at the current positioning, and yes, guys, holding up the scenario, Killer Q on Rampage. KKR, okay, first player for the team Killer Q Rampage already got eliminated by team OS1, and after two of the player got eliminated at the same time. The team wanna take out the revenge by this time, but they are on a two-player difficulties. Casualty at an instant level, and GG teams are going against the team PN. Okay, so there are some sort of battles nearby to the Pujingi as well, so that is also not a very good thing for them to call it out. So they must need to get very ready for this match. And here we go. Gunner is ready. And here we go. Gunner is ready. Gunner is ready with the gun. All school sports have had already done a pretty good fight through a player named as Pretty as well. And he will be one to make out a 1v2 against the team. Kigari Sports. Last to Blistani. Here we go for the close call. Right now, the player is at in the upside area, but it will be some sort of risky situation to make it out through. So we will able to call that out right now. Let's go. Only school squad are here. UGS are going against the team Alpha Roga. Right now, Alpha Sports one in after whole squad get eliminated without any sort of elimination points on themselves. That wouldn't be a good starting. That will be a very bad starting for the team. So they aren't happy enough. Plus, this will harm their confidence and on in instant level. But look at this. RC Sports are going against the team Brooklyn Sports, and for the I guess are getting knocked out, so they must need to get ready in these present conditions to talk about it. Killer Q and Rampage are here, getting ready with the grenade. Have to throw that out. Two of the players already got eliminated, but for the Brooklyn Sports as well, one of another players are getting difficulties, and there he goes for the nade bar. Okay, the very first knocked out. And another one player is coming by. Haber has to go for the shots. Okay, another one knock at the time. Another one player is coming by, and here we go for the last one. And try me out will be one to make it out of 1v3 class. Lastly, another one squad just got inserted in these battles. Right now, Brooklyn Sports also got eliminated completely. Gunner just got knocked out. Try me out will be the last player survival, and he is one to make it out of clutch. He just goes for the shots, but sadly, he also got eliminated throughout the lobby. And this will be the exit for the team Killer Q and Rampage at has 17 with a single frag on themselves. This will be the very first two frags for themselves. And New Wave Sports are here with us. New Wave Sports are here for a 1-1 kill by their side. However, has to get out of here right now. OG Sports are here. They have already collected 4 frags on our roster, so they are good to go with that. If I have to talk about another thing, they are at in the area Military Base Island, and the fight of the Midwest Island have had drawn out by this team without facing any sort of losses on themselves. So they are good to go. They are pretty much confident. They are happy and healthy. Happy because they got a totally full elimination on themselves, and healthy because they haven't lost any sort of players or casualty by their side. So that is a very good fact. And remaining 16 teams are here with us. 62 players are on us, and NGC Sports are here. But in terms of fraction, all they haven't collected any sort of fraction on them. So only 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in this very present scenario to go through the zone, and Haber has to get out of here. I guess they have looted some decent loots, but they haven't get engaged in any sort of fights. So they could able to reconcile as a neutral team by this time. And these sports are looking at the area, military power and stuff, and they are trying to get into the zone by time. God Complex Sports. This is Sports. First player, Yan Team 77K have had managed the very first elimination for the team, and he is the one to get the first points on the team side. But are there more enemies on the simulations? I could able to figure it out. Some sort of teams at the area. I would have to go through the fights and all. God Complex are here right now. One of the frags has been already completed or just picked out by the teams right on time. God Complex are here. A minute and 20 seconds left, and this is the very stage one. And so we need to figure it out. The next stage of the zone by this current situation. Haber has to move out through it, and Pupler are here. First eliminations count just been picked out by these teams, and God Complex are also here on us. Only a minute left in this very present situation to go through that, and only a minute and less than that time period left after the end of the stage of the zone. And we must have to go through that. Peacemakers are here. PME Sports. They are here over. One of the player already got eliminated. TBS's Kabir are here with us. TBS's Alvina. Kabir is here. Toronto. Zyrix are also here with us right now. They are just getting in for the looting of proposes. And only 30 seconds left in this very present scenario to go through that. Only 20 seconds left. So NB Sports player Simmons just got knocked out by GC Freezes. And 4 eliminations counts already gonna be collected by this team, but GC also lose the very first player on their name. 2 eliminations count already been collected by these teams, and here we go for the team P, and crazy player just got knocked out, and another one player just got knocked out. Similar sense, the zone is just being converted in smaller area. Here we go for the 16. Gatka got a very strategic positioning of the zone, but there is no one to be just capitalizing that certain area. Haven't had been through that. But let's see, guys. Let's see. One of the player for the team got complex, already got eliminated, but they got 2 eliminations count. But sad fact is that another one player got eliminated, and another one for the team. Another player lost at the time. I was to make it out a revival at the present conditions. Nasty Bullets are here with us for the similar teams. One of the players already got eliminated, but in total they grab out some 3 frag points on themselves. And this is the match number 1 for the grand finals of Mindstar series, weekly series. Ladies and gentlemen, first game is being done by the teams. Okay, they are trying to pick out some crucial momentum right now, getting ready with the grenade. But that grenade wasn't that effective enough, and players are keep holding, setting some sort of fielding for this player to be taken out by this team, and he is taking himself out of this apartment right now, and here he goes for the shots. Leo 77 kids just make it out a knock against the team God Sports, and yes, the player just got knocked out. Okay, here he goes for the reflex, but couldn't able to make it out through since he fished out the shots, but goodly, luckily, Atom just make it out the cover at the time, and Peacemakers will be one to get eliminated at as 16 without any sort of points by themselves. And Nasty Bullets are here with us. 5 eliminations count on their side. Haber has to get ready for the need, and they have it already thrown that out right now. Nasty Bullets are here. Certain scenario, players are coming by. Close call. Haber has to go through that, but sadly he also got knocked out, and there is the ability of the very last one, Atom 77K. 3 of the player, yes, okay, he could able to make it out a revival at the time, but sadly they have had already lose out 2 player or 2 casualty. on themselves, and Haber has to be ready, really ready for the time. Type warriors are here with us. 23 Legion Sports are also going into the very fights. Players are knocking one after another. Haber has to go through the fights right now. New Wave Sports also got completely exited as 16 with the two frags and only 2 points on their name. That is the fact to call that out. But among of the teams that got completely exited, having 2 points will be sufficient enough rather than them right now. Cause yes, guys, that is highest, not highest, but I guess KKR is the one to get the highest points. That team which already got eliminated. KKR got 4 elimination point. OS got only two, and Rame got two, and remaining teams Peacemakers and Brooklyn Sports and AES will be the team to get eliminated without any sort of points on their name. Rescue Esports are here. If I have to call it out, team Force Up Sports just got into the very battles. One of the player already got taken down. Here we go for the Nate, but Nate could unable to make it out. A fine connection since the projectile wasn't that accurate enough. He's just getting ready. Yes, Sky 40 TikTok is here out with us. 20 Listen Sports just got a grand elimination on his team. However, has to get through that right now. They're just getting closer for the team first of his sports. They just make it out of finish right now. However, has to go through the fight, 1v1 battle over here, but he loses that fight, and the fight goes for the exit for himself. And here we go for the shots, but Tony just make it out a drop shot, and that makes a complete exit for the team. At eliminations count just been picked out by this team. Possibly Sports just got eliminated and has to put in the first frag only. Tribe Warriors are here. Just make it out some sort of difficult situation on themselves. At elimination zone already been corrected by this team, and Olympians are here with us as Sec 13 with a total 3 frags on themselves. Tribe Warriors are here with us. 3 of the players already got eliminated. However, has to go through the vehicle approaches nearby. 37 players are here with us. 37 player total teams are on us. However, has to go through the net and all. Let's throw that out, but that level to get properly connected. That projectile was distant but not that accurate enough to get the fine connection done on their side. Rescue Sports are looking after any fine angles, but the good fact for the team is that they have already written out the very first squad battle on their side, so they are confident enough. But if I have to talk about the zone 15 was pretty much odd for the team since no any teams could able to get the zone right on time. But only one team, so only one player, I must have to say so. Yes, we striker will be the one to get the zone, and he's the only one. But I could able to figure it out. Another one player, Annex Sports, just cut into the zone. Tribe Warrior, one of the player for the team. Tribe Warrior also got Zaid in the zone, and here we are at the same sense for the team Rescue Sports. Who's gonna be rescuing themselves from this deadliest battle? Ladies and gentlemen, last place standing is getting ready with a very shotgun. TBS is the shotgun that he had to make it out of class right now. I have to go through that. First player been taken down. Toronto just got knocked out, and last player standing is out in the offside area, and he is definitely trying to make it out of class right now. The reviving job just been headed out to this. Only a minute left, and less than that, and we are heading to the stage fourth for sure. And this will be the 300-meter to get bypassed. Just been down. Haber has to go through that. Haber has to go through the shots, and okay. Lastly, he also got completely exited without any sort of wins by themselves. Rescue Sports also got completely eliminated at a table with the 5 total frag points on themselves. So only 10 teams are here with us. One of the player already got eliminated, but remaining tribe player are here with us right now, and Onyx Esports will be the team to get eliminated. And as the 11 Onyx Esports couldn't able to get any sort of points by themselves. Not a good starting, I must have to say so. Pin Africa are here with us. Pin Africa is here with us. First elimination just been picked up by these teams, but remaining players are without any other fragments. But good fact is that both of the players are available, so they are confident and ready enough for the any sort of fights and consequences. But right now, for the team OGC Sports, just NGC just got into the very battle. One of another two players are getting instant knock and finish by the team NGC Sports, and this will be the very first fight for the team. They collected totally 3 elimination points, so I could able to figure that out for the team OGC Sports. Last duo player are there on that situations. But Legend Sports duo player standing. But has to go through the fight right now. Penny Sports are here with us, but they couldn't able to find an angle. I could able to figure it out. The enemy on the front line. I guess they will definitely gonna be there or what. I could able to see that they are trying to get the exhaustful hill by themselves. They are just looking after the areas and all. The Heavenly Sports are here for the team. They haven't get engaged in any sort of battles, but I think this will be the very first one how the game goes by. If this will be first and last, or this will be the starting of a aggressive gameplay. One of the players is at on the top of this hillside area. As Bisik is here with us right now. And still are just moving by. They are just getting into the very zone as soon as possible. They're just looking after it. Okay, Haber has to go for the shots, but I couldn't able to figure it out, or he couldn't able to figure it out that knock or making that enemy or difficult situations. But exactly, they tackle a player out of the vehicle. They stress out that vehicle and make that knock on time. Haber has to go through that. The very first player being taken out by the certain team, and here the sword goes by, and that players just space it out and knock at a time. One of the player already got eliminated, and another one player just got knocked out. 12 eliminations counts on their side. And we sports are here with us. Only a minute and 10 seconds left in this very prison scenario to go through the another stage of the zone. They are just, yes, guys, healing up on themselves. They are just getting up right now. One of the player already got eliminated. 5 eliminations counts on their side. Only 10 teams are here with us. 25 players, 10 teams, and waiting to the 17 minutes of the game time. Right in this prison situation, Have has to go through the beautiful shot that player converted into a very low at speed, not exactly a knock at the time, but the team NGC Sports last double is standing, but they have had already collected us 4 fraction. Their side TBSS will be the team to get 6 eliminations count, but bad fuck for the team is that one of the player already get eliminated. Look at the okay team 5 warrior last and solo play survival. He will be the last so for the team. He's responsible to making out this game on the side as the okay, zone has been converted into smaller end, and that will be stage 4. Then we are heading to other stage 5 by this time, and next generation sports are here. They are here without any sort of points on their self, no any fragments, and no any casualty on their name. So that is the fact that we must need to call it out. But as they have the total squad on themselves, we will expect some sort of good fights as the zone passes by. Squad fight will be initiated out right now, but as they haven't got joined into any sort of battles initially, so they couldn't able to be that confident enough for the fights and all. But the good fact is that they do have the normal advantage, so they need to know how to capitalize the normal advantage well, how to capitalize, how to defend the area that they got right now. I guess the area that they got will be a decent area to collect some sort of decent facts on themselves. Nasty Bullets will be the team to get eliminated with the Aztec 10 positioning with a decent frag points on themselves, and that is a very fact to call that out. Players are already getting knocked out. Crazy just got knocked out by this time. Twantel is in his push. 2 of the players already got eliminated. So last room is standing are surviving over here. Omar is here with us. Duo players standing. 2 player already got eliminated from the lobby. Looking after every fine angles, but couldn't able to get a great exposure to go for the shots. And here we go for the zone shift in the zone just been applies or just been converted into a very open end. And next generation sports just got a very easy zone on themselves. I guess they will gonna be making out some sort of gatekeeping job on the zone side. Tribe Warriors Sports last survival was here. TBSS is here with the trio player ability, but one of the player already got eliminated from the team. But they're looking after the Pain Africa, PN Sports at the same time. But that player converted into a very lower HP. Crazy just got converted into a very lower HP. And hey, the player goes by for the team. Haven is supposed to make it out and knock. They are just getting closer for the battlefield proposition. One of the player already got eliminated for the team. And here we go for the shots. He to make it out another knock. But bad fact for the team is that last player survival for this team. And he is definitely getting into the area that he was able to go for the revive and all. Here comes the constant bullets. That player already converted into very lower HP, dot HP, right in time. And here we go for the last nade. With that last nade, the whole squad of the Heaven Sports got eliminated at hashtag 9. And bad fact for the team is that they got eliminated with 0 points on themselves. 0 point romance, not a good fact. Tribe Warrior is here. Okay, 3 of the player already got eliminated. So last place survival is here with us. three eliminations count on themselves. But as go through the constant bullets and also OG Sports are here with us right now. They just collect totally six eliminations count on themselves to call that out. And here we are heading to the stage six right now. 1:30 left. Less than that, 20 Legends Sports Tony just got knocked out and finished that point. And TBW are here with the dominations. Two of the players already got eliminated for the team. Tribe Warrior are also here with us. Right in these present conditions, this will be the stage sixth starting verse right now. TBSS is here with a total six elimination points on their side. One of the player already got eliminated, but they are trio player availability. They have to work on trio domination for sure. And for the team GC, Smoker just got knocked out, and lastly, God Complex Sports also got completely agitated. Has a 8 with a single positioning point with the 3 fragments in total. They got 4 points on their side in the very first match, and that must be a very decent starting for the teams to call it out. And for the team 20 Legion Sports, players are just getting knocked out through the team NGC. I guess for the NGC as well, last two players starting surviving for the good cause of the team. Two of the player already got eliminated by this time, and one of the player named as PN from the PN Sports, Pin Africa, just collect out a drop, and I must have to think that, or he must have gotten some decent loots from that side. And okay guys, look at this, the very good knock by the team Tribe Warriors. NCC Sports just converted into a very last bit standing. Have has to get closer to make it out a clear. Moreover, he need to get into the very zone on time, and I could able to figure it out from this area. He could able to get a zone on his sides, but Haber has to be safe enough since he is the last bit standing. So if he got shot, then he will be definitely dead. He don't have anyone on his back, so he have to perform this match on his own. Pan Africa is just getting closer. The zone has been converted into a very smaller end. The zone seems to be really congested enough. Teams will definitely gonna be engaging in the battles. By this time, for the team NGC Sport, last place standing, and he just make it out an exit for the last place starting for the team. Tribe Warrior, they got eliminated at as 6 with a total 5 frags, 7 points on their side, 2 points as replacement points, 5 frag as the frag points as well. NGC Sports just got eliminated right in this time, and next generation Sports are here with the last doable standing. Two of the players already got knocked out. Here we go. TBS the Toronto just make it out a domination on his team. That means he just collected out 3 points as a frag points for himself and for his team as well. Next generation Sports are here with the last doable standing. One of the player already got knocked in place, but here we go for the last one. The grenade so does it work properly, and Pin Africa completely got exited as a 4 with the 7 frags on themselves. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points in total. They have collected some decent 11 points, and that was a very good thing to talk about it for the team. Players are just getting knocked out. Next Generation Sports, OGS Sports, just been taken out through the net by the team. Next Generation Sports, and here we go against the player of Next Generation as well. Just got knocked out, and Kabir just figured it out. Get an elimination on his name. So remaining 3 teams are here. They are throwing some sort of good smokes to make it out of cover right now. Next Generation Sports are here. Dorado are just here for us, and here you go for the kill. That he make it out a very good kill, and this very present situation have has to go through the shots and all. That player converted in the very lower end. Lastly, he also got eliminated from the lobby. 2 teams, 3 players are here. TBSs are also here with us. As tag third positioning, and 9 elimination will be the eliminations count that they got right on this time. Okay, have has to go through that. The player converted in the very lower HP. And in this current situation to call it out. Only 30 seconds left in this very present scenario to go through that. This will be the stage 8, and we are heading to the stage 9 of the zone. Only 20 seconds left in this very present scenario. Throwing some sort of constant smokes to make it out of cover. At the current positioning to call it out. I will have to go through that 1v1 battle. Last battle between this of the 2 very teams of OGS Sports. Burudu Sword just converted into very lower HP. Next generation Sports just throw out the grenade, but okay. With a beautiful nade, OGS Burudu just make it out of exit for the team Next Generation Sports, and there we go for the very first WWCD OGS Esports. have done out the very good game. They will be the one to get the very first second in on this side. They will be confident enough. I guess they got some decent points, not that exactly outbrusted points, but some decent points. I guess almost 15 to 16 points has been collected by this team in a single match. That is not a bad fact. That is a good fact. But let's see how many points did they able to gather out in this certain match. I'd like to congratulate the team OG Sports. They have done a very OG game. I must have to say so. Bututu sorry is the last one, and I just completely lost the hope at the point where he faced it out dot HP, but lasted the grenade he threw out. That changed the story. That will be the thing to just change out the story at the point. And in total, they got 7 frag points. And as they got the chicken, they could able to get 10 points more as a second points. So if I have to talk about the eliminations count, Bututu just got the 2 elimination. And if I have to talk about the match summary, 76 total elimination this match and 8,486 total healing, 73 knockouts, 11 grand elimination with a 45 assist. Vehicle elimination will be the two on this match, and that was a fact to call it out. And we are heading toward the MVP, and MVP will be the player none other than, yes, ladies and gentlemen, TBS Toronto with a 5 eliminations, 935 total damage recorded, 555 total healing consumed by this player with a 7 knockouts has been drawn out by this player, or 7 assists has been drawn out by the player. If I have to talk about the players, is followed by another one fine player named as 20 Legions Armor 77K with a 4 frags. Third will be our tribe warriors with a 4 elimination. Fourth will be our team NGC Kaiji with a 4 eliminations count. Last we got a player named as NB Varcuse W9. This will be our top players on us. Congratulations for them to be a part of MVP. And here we go into the match rankings. OG Sports has got 17 points on themselves. TBS has got 15 points, 12 for the next generation. Pen Africa got 11, so only top 4 teams able to get top 4 battles with the double digit points on themselves. If I have to talk about all the teams as well, the Legend Sports are here with the 9, and the Sports are here with the 9, and the team that got exited with the 0 points will be the team Brooklyn Sports, Alpha Sports, and the other 2 teams. We must have to call that out fact, and this will be the very first match results to call that out. And we have to figure it out who does a great game in this match, but there was not great point difference between TBSS and OG Sport, and next generation are also closer. Pan Africa same closer to that, but the points wasn't that much high for a team, low for another one. So we will be able to see there is a very good competition between these of the teams, and the first match has been already done out. First match has been taken out by the team, none other than team OG Sport with 17 points, and we do have about more 3 matches left for the day, or not for a day, for this event as well. The very second match will be the map of Miramar, the long and strategic and desertified map will be that. The fight will be really interesting over there. The first game has just been completed, and I'd like to congratulate the team OG Sports for the beautiful chicken dinner on their sides. They have managed it out for sure. So let's get ready for the next match. Till then, if you are new to the Jury channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. We will be back on the second match, and that will be the map of Miramar. Till then, enjoy the highlights. We'll be just back. Okay, hello ladies and gentlemen, we are back again in the Mindstar Meta Mining Sport. This will be the weekly series presented by Meta Mining Sports, and we are into this. We have already completed the very first match map of none other than Iringal itself, and that match has been taken out by the team OG Sports with the 70 points, 17 points on themselves. So we are getting absolutely ready on us by this present time. 78 players are here with us, and each and every teams are going to their own undesirable drop location to call it out. Okay, the plane path has been started from the very initial area of Los Angeles and at the area of Asia and all. Each and every teams are moving to their heading to their own unfavorable drop location to call that out, but the zone wasn't that centric positioning, and I could able to figure it out. The zone just favor up the area of seashore side of Impala much more than the centric one. So the teams that dropped or that already initiate out the drop right now could able to get the fine positioning in the zone, as the zone just figured it out like this. Initial droppers could able to get a fine zone, but later on droppers could unable to get the zone right. But yes, they just have to loot out instantly and get to the zone on time. That will be a very fine strategy to play out right now. 20 Legends Sports just headed to the area. Picardo and all. Los Leones Sports got two teams on it. I could have figured it out. Only two teams or three teams. Only two teams over here. But mine is still sure has been taken out by the team Peacemakers over there. They are over there. They will gonna be looting up that area, and that will be the monopolistic drop with no enemies on the similar node. So they could able to save and sound at that place, but they could able to loot out properly and just be prepared for the fights and alls. And if I talk about the team New Wave Sports, they are just getting dropping down right in these prison conditions to call it out, and they are just getting drop out right on these spirit prison conditions. They are just have to loot out some decent loots on themselves. Let's loot out the area right now. The players are just getting dropped downs right, and this time they're just looting some sort of decent loots on their very prison self. Only 1 minute left in this very prison scenario, and as like I have to figure it out that momentum that this is just a stage one, and we need to move out of the another stage of the zone. And Team NB Sports just getting into the very battles, and here we go for the very first blood by this team. Black Rarities just make it out a very first strike on their side. Leo 77k is going for the constant bullets and all, but that's able to deal out some decent and fruitful damages, fruitful knock at the point. And Nasty Bullets are here with us. Nasty Bullets, player 7 is here, and Atom goes for the swords. He to make it out a knock at the point. I guess that was the team first of his portion also. Okay, 40 TikTok just got knocked out. Got Complex are here. They're looking after every possible fine angles, but haven't been through that. They're at in the area of church right now. They're just making out a way to go through the fight. I could be able to figure it out. Enemies are down on sights, but this player welcome doesn't consist proper ammo. Only 28 ammo. That wouldn't be sufficient enough in the battles. All five sports, one after another. Players are getting taken down and all by the team. 23 Legion sports that are getting into the way. Nasty Bullets are here with us. 12 eliminations count already been picked out by these teams. 74 players and 20 teams are here with us, and we are heading toward the fourth minute of the game time. All five sports are here. Alpha Daiki are here. Master and Roga. Two of the player already got eliminated from the lobby, so remaining trio player in the side. 20 Legends Sports haven't faced any sort of casualty, but beside of not getting any casualty, they also got not three, but 12 nations count on their sides. One little trio player ability, but one bad factor for the team is that one player wasn't valuable as he don't even get joined into the very match. That was a bad fact. That is a only bad fact that I must need to call that out. Only 20 teams are here with us. 20 teams and 74 players are ready to go for the battles, and also Dyke is just spaced out numerous slots against him that convert him into a very lower SP, almost dot SP. He just converted into that point right in his prison conditions. However, has to go through the fights and all, just being absolutely prepared. 23 Kliaus just got knocked at the point, and 23 Tony, 20 Legion Sports also facing some sort of difficulties as Alva got two player casualty, but last 2v2 battles need to be initiated by both of the teams, and the main question that is raising in my head is that we're gonna be one to manage this fight on this side. Let's get ready in this position. concerned to just talk about it. Falcon is here with us. Okay, the player already sends out the location. He just allocate himself in different area. In similar conditions to call it out, we must have to be ready. Alpha Sports are here with us. Two of the players already get eliminated. Remaining two players are here on us. So let's just be prepared enough. Similar conditions to call it out. Alloy Sports were over there at the point, and that play just come in converted into some lower SP to call it out. Alpha Sports, Saiki is here on us, right in this prison condition. Let's apply the bandages to get completely healed up right now. And only less than 2 minutes left for the end stage of the zone circle closing. We are just waiting for that. Alpha Sports is here with the last place standing. Last and the least place survival. It was not a good point of situation that they are in. So they have to be more conscious enough. Players are getting knocked out. Cool. The last place standing for the team Alpha Sports cool able to make it out of 1v2 clause. That doesn't sound easy to do. But let's see if he could able to make it out or not. Okay, that makes the very initial shots against him that convert him into some decent HP. Getting ready with the shotgun, but haven't been through the connections. Lastly, he also got knocked and finished by the player named as himself Klaus with the two frags, and Omar is here with a single frag. Tony just got eliminated. He just contributed or converted a frag or collected a frag for his team. Sadly, he also got eliminated from the lobby, but he do have had some a fine contribution for the team. So yes, guys, 3v4 fight against the team of fights, but just been initiated out, figured it out by these teams, and here we go. First up is sports, also getting knocked out. Players are getting knocked out for the similar sense to call it out, but haven't been definitely agitate throughout the lobby, but NB Sports, never back is oh no, not temper back, but the team Nasty Bullets are here. First player just got exited from the lobby. Remaining three players are here with the two frags on themselves. One of the frags just been contributed by the player himself, named as Atom, another one by our Atom, and here we go. One of the player number one, player 7 just got knocked out for the team Nasty Bullets, ladies and gentlemen. One of the player already got eliminated. First of sports just got completely exited through the lobby at hashtag 19. I guess that team could able to grab some 1 and 2 fraction themselves. So that is the only points that they could able to beat it out in similar conditions to call it out. Let's get ready. The zone is being converting right in this current present situation to go through that, and we're getting absolutely prepared for this, as we have to call it out. They're just looting out some sort of remains right in the prison condition to talk about it, not later on, but by now that will be the very fact. The Hammer has to get into the very battle. We must have to be through this. Players are just moving or heading to their own unfavorable drop location to call it out, and here we go. Players are getting knocked and finished on the similar note. Let's get ready. 3 eliminations counts has been already collected by these teams, so we must have to be ready, prepared enough in this very situative concern to talk about it. So the Paris Blanc procedure is just been initiated out. Let's get straightly into this. New Wave Sports are here with us. 3 eliminations count on this team name, but New Wave Sports is here with a new wave, new confidence, new strategic gameplay with the 4-player availability on the similar note. New Wave Sports are just being absolutely prepared for this time. Only 64 players and 18 teams are here with us. So let's be ready in this very pressure conditions. God Complex are here without 2-player difficulties. A casualty at a similar sense with the last room standing are responsible for making this game on their side. So let's hope for a good cause, but let's see. They're just getting resources right now, and one of the players just got knocked out outside the very zone to call that out, and they are desperate to loot out this area. They are looting out as much as they could able to do, as they were the champion for the area. They are the one to clear out the whole space of Picardo right now, but Brooklyn Sports are coming close by. The very first match wasn't that good for them, as they got exited with the 0 points in the very first one, but by this time as well, one of the player isn't available anymore, and one of the player for the team champion teams for the last match, Uzi Sports are here. The player goes for the mini shots, and that makes a very good knock. Constant bullets against the player. NGC Sports, and here we go. Durex was converted into a very lower HP. That player must need to get ready for the battlefield proposes. Right in the prison conditions, one of the players just got taken down. He must get the revival on time, but I don't think so that the certain team, Brooklyn Sports, will come up for a straight fight and all. Since they don't have exactly a squad on themselves, but if I have to talk about the team NGC Sports, they are facing pain from the team Pain Africa. Killer Q and Rampage just got into the battles right now. Multiple battles has been picked it out by a single team at the current situation, and that makes a very good knock for the team NGC Sports. NGC Sports, one of the players just been knocked out at the point. Killer Q Rampage also got knocked out. One of the frags has just been collected by making that one player to bleed from the lobby for the team. Not other than NGC Sports and OG Sports figured it out, a knock by the team. And W new wave is supposed to step closer for the battlefield promises. That player also got taken down by the vehicle knock. They are trying for a vehicle elimination, just keep closing, and another one player just been taken out to the vehicle, and last player also got eliminated, and that will be a very beautiful cleanup of this area without any facing difficult situation. The vehicle play out a very important role in this crucial fight. The vehicle, its eliminations, its damages was pretty much accurate on time. But if I talk about both teams are being ready at the present condition, the enemy team, New Wave, are pretty much confident, whereas inside or beside the team Green Sports, in the trio player, they are also being, they are also trying to be confident enough for these battles. Okay, that makes a very first knocked out. Going for the second one. Second one also make it out or face it out and knock at the same time. Last two players starting for the team. They are just holding the wave of the team New Wave Sports, trying to go for the constant bullets that could able to get connected, but they definitely goes further down in sights. I guess they have been there for the close encounters, and here we go for the very first elimination. He is over here making two players to bleed right now, and he is taking out some resources from the remains of the enemies that he could able to kill it out. Right in this prison condition, they are considered enough right now. The two frags, 2 points. 2 points has been already secured out by themselves. The zone is being converted. There are not such enemies availability. I could able to figure it out. Only 16 teams are here with us, but the bad fact for the team are lobby is that lobby already lost four of the teams, whereas top team to get the very first second dinner also got eliminated. So TBSS will be one to get the cover up points for sure. They have already collected total 16 points in total. Only 1 point left to get into the very hashtag one positioning. I must think so. OGS will be the one to get their positioning compromised by this match. Holy School are here with us. They are over here. In the very first match, they just fought in the initial phase. But by this time, they are neutral for this point of time right now. And next generation sports just getting to the very battles with our team. Pin Africa players are just getting knocked and finished one after another. Pin Africa just got into the very fighting zone, and that also make it out of some decent knocks at the point. Team TBSS are getting straight out right now. One of the player already got eliminated, but remaining tribe player are also here with us, and TBSS Kobe is here. And Alvana 509 is here for the team P, and two of the players for the team Next Generation also got taken down. Last remaining two players are here trying to go for the constant bullets. That player already got knocked out at the current position. Two players just got knocked out, but Pin Africa will be one to get completely eliminated. Has 16 with a single frag on themselves. So let's be ready. Peacemaker Zoots are here with us. They haven't collected any sort of frag points on their name. So Peacemakers are here. Only 2 seconds left, and we are heading to other stage fourth by the time of a minute. 15 teams are over here. The zone is converting smaller and smaller. The players are in a dense capacity, so that the zone will be definitely a congested area. As the zone going by, the enemies are neutral. There are numerous numbers count on the lobby. 45, or not 45, but 46 total player for the team New Wave Sport. This will be the very hard knock for the team, as two of the player already got eliminated through the Brooklyn Sports, and that will be the third one to get knocked out at the present time. So New Wave Sports aren't in such good conditions. I must have to accept that fact. They have got some decent facts on their name, but the situation was pretty much difficult for the team as well. And if I have to talk about the team NC Sports, last place survival, the situation wasn't that good for the team. For the team NB Sports, Nasty Bullets, last place standing for the teams as well. The players are just getting in, going against the team. Next generation sports right now. The zone is being converting. The zone just converted into a very dense and congested area. Okay, teams are just getting closer. Only one team to get the favorable zone. On this side will be the team named as none of the old school. There are only one team to get a proper zone on this side, but I was wrong at the moment. Next generation sports also got a very easy side on their side, but the main fact is that they have to capitalize the ease by making some gatekeepings up over here, but no any enemies are likely to get through the zone through that area right in this present condition. And this is poor last place standing. One X Sports players just got knocked out by the team TBSS, ladies and gentlemen. They're trying to just figure it out. The very first positioning on their name by this man. Stripe Warriors are here with us. Haber has to move out to the vehicle. For the team only X, Ninja Bay already got knocked out, and for the team Grouping Sports, Breaky Boy also got knocked out at similar conditions, and for the team, another one player, Dolphins just got knocked out. NCC Sports just completely exited step 15 without any sort of points on themselves. Brooklyn Sports just got completely exited by this time, and only two eliminations counts just been collected by this team, and PM Papa just got knocked out. Papa just got knocked out through Tribe Warriors Sports. Right in this current positioning to call it out. Risky Sports are here. They are just heading out right on this prison condition to call that out. PM Zutti, not Zutti but PM Zut. Just press it out a knock right on the time. Peacemakers over there right on the current scenario. One of the players already got eliminated for the team. Onyx Scout is trying to get into the barrels, and they have already collected 4 frags on themselves. And let's get closer for the battles, and there we go for the very good connection. But that player himself, one X squad, just got knocked out since he is also facing back stuff from the back inside. So last place standing is here. Position will be the one to come. Okay, deliberately convert this game on their side. Last and least representative for the teams. If I have to talk about the team TBSs, they just placed it out the very first casualty on their name, but remaining players are here. But Nasty Bullets completely got exited as October with the 4 frags, only 4 points on their sides. But remaining 11 teams are here with us. We are heading toward the 18 minutes of the game time. But as to get into the very zone, the zone is being opposed to them. They must need to get into a very zone on time. They're just heading out through this, and we are heading towards the stage 5. The cruelty of the zone will be started from that stage. If you don't know about that fact, that is good. If you don't, let me get you know. Stage 5 is the starting for the cruelest zone. That goes the shots against that player out of the zone, facing difficulties cause of the zone, and later on phase he is also facing numerous shots from the enemies as well. So I guess the player already get eliminated outside the zone and all. That player couldn't able to get into the very zone on time. So that was not a very fine fact to call that out. 1 minute late for the another stage of the zone closing. This is the stage 5. Here we go for the shots for the team Rescue Sports. Player just got knocked out, and I guess the very last place starting for the team have been there for the rescue process. Could able to make it out the revival on time or not. Here we go. One Exposium just got knocked out at the time, but not just knock. He's the last place survival for the team. Completely got exited as he got down from the lobby. The team completely exited at 11 with the 4 frag, 4 points on their side. 20 Legion Sports get into the very barrage with the God Complex. They are getting exit for the team. Totally got Complex Sports got exited at Aztec 10 with a single frag on their name. Holy School Sports are here. First player just been taken out. He's getting dropped at the time. Hamza is here. He's getting ready to throw out some sort of distance smokes to make it out of cover out of this way. For eliminations count on their side. Let's get closer for the battles. The player already got knocked out. So the team are looking forward for the positive rescue or on-time rescue of that player. Since yes, TBS has already got the leading positioning on their side, as like I already say so. Totally, they got 19 points on themselves by this current positioning. As OGS was the team to get the chicken dinner on this side, but second game was 0 pointer from themselves. So only 17 points on their name, and the players just been converted into really low HP. Lastly, he also got taken out, and last survival will be here with us. Last two survival. Olympias Sports just got taken out. One of the player last to survival is more likely to manage this match, and he is definitely getting inside of it. Make that player a finish. He already converted into very low SP as the fight is being initiated out of the zone. The fight is going completely clueless right now for both of the teams. Another one team will be definitely get exited on the outside the zone. That is my prediction. As the last player survival, he also faced out numerous damage, deadliest damage from the zone. Lastly, all school sports also eliminated, but the last player has been tossed out by the enemies, so that couldn't be a kill denial. That will be the frag, easy frag for the enemies team. And if I have to talk about the team, next generation sports, four players standing, three elimination total. Five teams are competing for the glorious victory of this match. Who will be the one to get the chicken done on their side? Here we go for the very good shots. That makes some decent shots done on themselves, and the team Tribe Warriors just got knocked out. Last place standing also got completely initiated out of the lobby. Completely eliminated out of the lobby at hashtag 5 positioning with decent tracks on themselves. So only 4 teams are here. The sudden team named as the team next generation just collected 7 tracks on themselves, and then Killer Crew and Rampage are getting ready and knocked at the upper side area. That player just got knocked out, and that is also making some sort of difficult situation to go to that. Right now Haber has to go to the shots, and all the players are being converted in some lower HP. Going for the constant bullets, and all players are just deliberately converting their own favorable sides and all. Right in the prison condition, they are throwing out some sort of distant smokes to make a cover and all. Haber has to go through the shots. The player being knocked at the point, but New Wavy Sports was completely exited as a fourth with some decent points on themselves. And Killer and Rampage are here with us, right in this pretty prison condition to call it out. Killer and Rampage are here. A whole squad are here with a total of 5 fracks on their channels. And if I have to talk about the eliminations count, they have collected some sort of 5 good eliminations on this side. So only 2 teams are competing for the top of the city. Both of the teams have had squad on themselves. One of the players just got knocked out for the enemy team. Next generation sport was just make it out of revival at the time. But if I have to talk about the team, Killer Crew and Rampage, there must be the very first knock at the point. And I must have to figure it out that fact. Next generation sports seems to be pretty much yes confident for this battle, and this battle is going completely opposite of KKR Sports. Last 2 players standing. They are not in a fine position. They are performing some sort of healing up job right in this present condition. They are throwing some sort of good smokes to make it out of cover through this area. And let's get closer for the fights. 9 eliminations count just been figured out by the teams, and there goes the sticky bomb that stick out at the proper moment, and that got a very good knock at the point. Last player standing for the team. Last duo player standing, not our last player, but last duo standing for the teams. That makes a very good knock, but lastly, the least player also got eliminated out. Lastly, the team named as Next Generation Sports got a very beautiful chicken dinner on their side by making exit for the team Killer Q and Rampage as the last point. The fight was pretty much good. The 4v4 battle at the last point, but I didn't able to see any sort of retreat job or a reply job by the team. None other than Killer Q and Rampage. They just face it of the sword, try to be safe enough, but couldn't able to go for the reply of the shots that they faced out. And lastly, the team named none other than Next Generation Sports got the second point, game second on their side. I guess they could able to get some sort of 20 points in this match. Not only 20, but 23 total points. Started frags and 10 points as the second points. 5 frag has been picked up by the single player named as Do or Do. Second will be our Zyber with the 2. Third will be our Geowad is here with a 4. Fourth will be our boss MNQ with a total 2 fraction. That makes total 13 fraction themselves. If I have to talk about the match summary, 69 total elimination, 13,418 total healing, 76 knockouts, 5 green elimination, 41 assists, and there must be only one vehicle elimination in the match, and this will be the match summary. And I'm getting pretty much excited to look after the MVP. MVP will be the player named as Vicaries with a total of 5 eliminations. He's for the team, none other than New Webby Sports. And there we see the webs coming by this certain team with a decent points on themselves. And this will be the end of the match number 2. And we are heading towards another MVPs and that are here on the competition of MVP title. Second will be our Geo Ward with a 4 frag. Third will be Eduardo with a 5. Fourth will be 20 Legends Sports Mark 77K with a 3. Last we got a player named as Tribe Warriors Sung Jin Woo with a total 3 points by his side. And this will be our top players for the match number 2. If I have to talk about the match rankings, next generation is at the top with the 23 points with a total 23 points. New Age Sports is at in second with the 14 points. Third will be Collective on Rampage with the 11. Fourth will be Team TBS with the 10. And there we get total of 4 teams with the double digit points on themselves. If I have to talk about the other teams, Old School is here with the 8 points, and remaining teams are struggling through that. Only 0 points for the team OG Sports, the team to get the first second in on their side to space it out. Initial exit with the 0 points. If I talk about the overall top players, 20 Legends, Omar 770K is on top with the 7 fact, followed by another one good player named as Anji Durado with the 7 fact. Third will be TBS's Toronto with the 6, and fourth will be Vicaries with the 6 for the teams, and X Zibus MNQ is at the last or at the fifth stage or fifth positioning of MVP section with a total 5 tracks on his side as well. And this will be our overall top players or overall MVPs. And by this current date or match in collective to matches results are being looking after. Right in condition, we are heading to the overall rankings. Next, Generation Sports is at on top with the 35 points in total. Second will be Team TBS with the 25. Third will be Team OG Sport with the 17, 16 for the Team New Wave Sport Collective and Rampage with the 15, 15 for the Team 20 Legends Sports. Tribe Warrior is here at the 7 with the 13 and 12 points for the Pan Africa. Holy School and Rescue will be one to get eliminated. Yes, okay, not eliminated, but being at the first place with 10 points on themselves. And another one, Team Nasty Blitz, is also here on the 11th positioning. And this 11 teams will be the only teams to get double digit points on themselves. Remaining teams are here with the single digit points through 2 different matches. As like I say so, first match has been already drawn out by the team OG Sports, second by the team Next Generation Sports. So remaining, we got 2 more maps left, and that will be Rondo and Erangel. Rondo will be a very interesting map that we're gonna be encountering soon by us. And yes, guys, if I have to talk about that map, and this is the map, I must have to say so. This will be our short, sweet, and then after that, a well facilitated map with the vehicle facility on it. So I'm getting pretty much excited to see what will gonna be happening in the next match. We have already completed 2 different matches. Very first match, the map of none other Wrangle itself has been taken out by the team OG Sport with some sort of 17 points on themselves. Second game has been taken out by the team none other than Next Renditions with the map of Miramar. They have taken out with a total 23 points on themselves. So I'd like to congratulate both of them. So last 2 matches left. We'll be back in the third match. I'm Anmol Cast. We'll be back in the game second last. Till then, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll be back with the action pack game. Okay, hello and welcome back, guys. We are back again in the Mindstar weekly series, and this will be the match number second last or match number third among of the four matches grand finals. We have already encountered two different matches, and that will be Wrangel and Miramar has been taken out by two different teams, two different forces, and that will be OG Sports and Next Generation Sports. And this will be the third and second last match, and we are getting pretty much excited for this match as well. This is the map of none other than Run the Map, where we could get an extra lifeline on us. So let's get ready. We must have to get into the very battles and alls. I'm getting pretty much excited in this very present situation to call it out right in time. So yes, guys, pin path started from the area of Zautin, end up at the area of I guess Harmony Town, and each and every players are heading to their own favorable drop sites. On the current positioning, teams are heading to their on drop location. Fangtung is the area that the team has been just headed to. Right in this present conditions to talk about this stadium will be the area that get favored out by the team Peacemakers. Brooklyn Sports are also heading toward their on drop locations right in the present conditions. And here we go. The zone seems to be pretty much odd through the plane path and all right in time. Here we go. The very first blood comes in the name of Alpha Masters, and 23 Legions Cleaves just got knocked out, but Rescue Sports are also getting against the team. None other than, yes, guys, Alpha Sports, right in this prison condition. Peacemakers are here with us, hopefully standing on us. So, have us go through the fights, and they are at on the area of stadium and all. They are looting out some decent loots. Alpha Sports players just got knocked out through the next generation sports on themselves. Alpha Sports, Fight Kioni just got knocked, and that mix of finish. One after another player are getting knocked and finished for the similar teams. OG Sports are here, the very first team to get the chicken dinner of the very first match with the total 17 points on themselves will be them, and they're at in the positioning at third as they have lost out two positioning in a single battle of second match as they got exited with the 0 points on that certain map. Dorodo is here with us. Old school sports are also here. From the Legion Sports just got into the very battle. The team TBS's players are also getting knocked and finished for themselves. That is also a very fight out scenario, a certain cluster situation to be formed out at the area. OG Sports are also here at in the area of stadium, but the stadium isn't fully theirs only. And here they goes for the shot that player converted into some lower SP, but another one player convert him into a very tall SP, trying to go for the constant bullets, and also he must need to get healed up on time. The players are definitely trying to get closer, but okay, here we go for the very healing up procedure. Here he make it out of very first knocked out, and that goes the very first kill as well. But bad pass for the team. Only school is that they got completely exited this match without any sort of points. In total, they have grabbed some sort of 10 points in two different matches. Peacemakers will be one to get eliminated with the 0 points as well. Two of the teams already got eliminated by this current positioning. We must have to call it out. The Heaven Sports are here. First elimination by player number 2, but remaining players are here without any of the frag points. Pin Africa just get into very battles with the team, and that makes a very fine knock at the time. They are going for the constant bullets, and also the Heaven Sports are here. Alpha Sports, Alpha Faikun is here with us right in these prison conditions. The Heaven Sports are here with the very first eliminations count on themselves. So Haber has to go through that, but haven't been through the fights and all. And Olympians are here. Four players standing, only one frag by the player Thorpin himself, trying to for the constant bullets and all, trying to make it out some difficult situations on themselves. Only 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in this very prison situation to go through that. Olympians esports are here trying to go for the constant bullets and all, but couldn't able to make it out some difficult situation on themselves as well. Only 3 minutes and 10 seconds left, and this is the stage 1, and we are heading to the stage 2 by this time, and he is just trying to figure it out, a healing up job, and he have it already done that. And for the team Olympias, one of the players just got knocked out, but the remaining players are here with us. 64 players and 18 teams are here with us right in this prison condition for the team GC, and that will be Gods Esports that get into the very battles. One after another, players are getting knocking. That is being a very difficult situation to figure it out. And another one player just make it out and knock through the shot. Olympias Esports just going for the battles against the team Tribe Warriors, and they do make it out a very good knock. So last trio player availability are here with us. Team TBSS are try player availability. One of the player already got eliminated from the lobby, and that makes a very complete exit for that one player. Us right now, and they were responsible for recalling that one players. And Haber has to go straight for Wally Pin Africa is here with us, and there comes the domination in name of this player. Here we go for the shots against the Alpha Master. He also got knocked out. And multiple players are being taken out at the similar conditions. Pin Africa are here with us. One of the player already got eliminated. Second player also got taken down, but that player also got converted into a very lower SP. But the player that is moving towards the very safer sides by the cycle. Crazy. He faced some sort of crazy shots on himself, but luckily he's safe and sound by this time. But Heaven Sports are also getting into the very way out, and the players are also getting knocked and finished through the team. New Wave Sports. They're working and working on some new waves and all. And these sports are here with us. Our trio player casually last week standing is here with us, and he will be the last in the list survival for the teams, and they are or not they, but he is responsible to make it out a whole recall of the players. He is the one to rescue each and every player by this time. Could he able to make it out or not? That is our main question that is raising in our heads. Players are also getting knocked in knees. At the current scenario, here we go. He just perform out the healing up job, and he is trying to over the shots, but sadly he himself got knocked out this way and just get clearly eliminated from the lobby as well. Team TBSS is here with the total 4 fracks on themselves. Joker is one to not to get any sort of points on themselves. TBSS is trying to figure it out. The lead on their side. Penny Sports, Pen Africa is here with us. Crazy just converted into a very lower SP. One of the player already got knocked out. One of the player already got to finish up. So last two players standing is responsible for making this game to work out right in this present condition. There the grenade goes by. The grenade just make it out some decent connection at the point. And Pen Africa are here with us. Only 20 seconds left, and this is the stage 1, and we are heading toward this second. By this time they're heading straight out of it. Players are also getting knocked out one after another. The zone is being shipped in right on this comparison conditions to call that out. Looking after every possible fine angles, but haven't been through the fights exactly. That is a fact to call that out right in the present conditions, and the zone will be converting soon, and we could be able to figure it out. Teams at the area of Nukes Factory and all. So we must have to be ready for that. However, has to go through the thoughts and all. They are just getting into the very shots giving job right now. Players are getting knocked one after another. That is not a good fact for the team, but the only team to get the centric positioning of the zone will be the team Brooklyn Sports, and another one team Killer Q and Rampage are also getting closer. Killer Q Rampage was the squad to get a miss of the chicken in the very second match. If you could know about that fact, that is good. If you don't, let me get you know. But here we go. Team Rescue Sports are here with the total 2 eliminations count for the team Alpha Sports. They completely get exited at last like 18 with some sort of decent 3 fracks on themselves for the team. Players are also getting knocked and finish at the similar condition for the team, and that wasn't that good fact to just call that out. 163 players are here with us. PN crazy just got knocked out. Crazy also got eliminated from the lobby for the team. NB Sports 1 and after players are also getting knocked out, and this comes a rampage against these players. Nasty Bullets are getting ready. One of the player already got eliminated, but remaining players are here, and they are more likely to play this match more safe and soundly since this is the last second last match of the event. So the match is being completing only 4 matches. Among those, this will be the third match or second last match. So the team definitely have to work hard in this certain match to get a higher points outbreak, since there is a viability, there is a possibility of getting a very highest point outbreak, since this maps consist the facility name as recall. You got an extra lifeline, so it will be good to just get aggressed 3 players and one of the players adding the recall out to make that a recall out at the same time. But if I talk about this team, they have already collected 2 fracks on themselves. Okay, as if I have already called that out, they have already collected 3 fracks on themselves. And another one good fact for the team is that there are 4 players in the live sense. OG Sports are here with a 4 total eliminations count, and we are getting absolutely prepared. But has to go for the shots, but haven't find out any sort of angles and alls. But New Wave Sports, sadly, They got completely exited with the 0 points or what? Let me just figure it out. New Wavy Sports got completely exited by this time. Okay, guys, there we go. Next generation sports players are getting knocked and finished by the team. 23 Legends at the current positioning. That is being a very hard situation for them to make it out through for the team. Players are also getting knocked and finished by the team. Rescue Sports through the team, none other than TB. Assist, they're also picking up some good facts on themselves. RDM Sports just got completely exited with the 10 points on themselves in this single match and all. But TBS has also got some sort of 8 elimination points on themselves. So they are available with a 4 place standing on their self. So that is also good fact. The Heaven Sports are here with a total 5 points on us. And that makes a very good knock for the team. Rescue Sports players are not only getting knocked but completely exited through the team. TBSS is able to make that clutch on their side. Totally they collected 9 eliminations count, 3-3-3 frag from 3 different players. One of the players is here without any of the frag points rather than him. Every other player could able to grab some 3 frags on themselves. That is a good fact to call it out. Players are getting knocked and finished in the similar conditions. Here we go. Nasty Bullets are getting knocked out. GC Sports, welcome. Just get into the very battles. That makes a very good knocked out. First up, Sports is the one to get eliminated and has the third positioning. Not only third positioning, but at in the third team to get eliminated from the lobby as they got executed with the hashtag 18 positioning right now. We do have only 15 teams left it right now. 15 teams are here competing for the very chicken dinner of this match. Who will be the one to get chicken dinner on this side? And as like I already mentioned out that fact, this is the very start, and we are definitely heading to another stage of the zone, and we are getting absolutely ready in similar conditions to just talk about it. We just have to get ready through this. And team, none other than Killer Q and Rampage are here with the 2 eliminations count, but other teams are here without any of the fragments but trying to go for the constant bullets in all in similar conditions, and we are just being very absolutely prepared for these present conditions to talk about it not later on but by now. This is the phases to be called that out. Brooklyn Sports are here with us right in this present conditions. Our try player availability, one of the player isn't available at the current point, but remaining try player is here and they are more likely to get the thing done on their sides. And let's get ready. Pan Africa is here with a total 6 elimination points on themselves. That is a very good thing to just talk about it, and we must have to go through that straightly. They are throwing some sort of smokes to make it out a cover, and let's get ready. Pan Africa is here with us. 6 elimination count already been picked out by the Sims and trying to go for the smokes and also to make out a certain cover. But if he do have some sort of throwables, then it will be definitely a very good use at the throw point, and that is a very good thing to just talk about it. And that goes a very good shots, and that makes a very good knock, and that will be the very finishing toss as well. So last place standing is over there. Next Genesis Sports is trying to go into the very battles. Duro also got knocked out. 2 of the player. Okay, last player also got eliminated. Next Genesis Sports that is at in the top of the points table just got completely exited right now. That is not a good fact to call that out. And okay, guys, 23 Amori Sports are here with us. We must have to call that out. Fact, right in this current situations, the Heaven Sports are here with us right now. Rescue Sports are also getting taken down one after another, and Rescue Sports is facing a lot of difficulties right in this present conditions. 4 eliminations count already been picked out by these teams, and NGC Sports Reiko also got a completely exited. 23 Amar 77K just faced it out of domination on his sides. Congratulations to him. And there he goes for the another one grenade eliminations. And they are doing some really good stuff right now. Only 14 teams are here with us. The Heaven Sports is trying to go for the constant bullets and also they got totally 6 elimination with the 4 players available on themselves. The zone is going against them, so they must have to reach out the zone on time since another stage of the zone will be the Creoles. Our cruelty of the zone will be starting from the stage 5 if I we do able to know that fact. But the next stage of the zone will be our 5th stage of the zone. Pan Africa is completely exited with the 10 frag and has the 14. Okay, 10 points on their side. Congratulations. And GC Sports also got completely exited as a story with the single frags on themselves. And there they comes with a very good slamming. They're making some sort of good knocks at the point. And okay, two of the players are getting close. They have to go through that, but he to make it out a knock. But last player survival, just coming up with the shots, and lastly he also got eliminated. He just tried to go through the shots by changing the seat of the vehicle, but that was not effective enough to make it out. They just completed actually with the 6 frag set and has a 12 6 points on their side. Team TBS is also got some sort of 9 frags on themselves, and that will be the only points on their side. OG Sports are still surviving. Only one player for the team. OG Sports got the centric positioning of the zone, and they are one to get the chicken dinner in the very first match. And this match are being on their side. But let's see if we could able to find out a new champion team in this very map, as like the two later on or past map, or we could able to figure it out the similar champions for this match as well. That is a very question that is raging in my head, and we are getting super excited to get to know about that. Killer Q and Rampage players are also getting knocked and finish other similar conditions to call that out right on this time. Ladies and gentlemen, just have to be ready for the point. And there we go. They have already managed out 2 frags on their sub, so Haber has to get through that. And players are also getting knocked out at the similar conditions to call that out right in this current situation. The player just converted into a very low RSB. Lastly, he also got knocked out at the current sense, and they're just getting closer. But Complex is going for the constant bullets, and bad fact with the team is that one of the player already get eliminated, but they just make it out a fight over here. Collected 5 frags on themselves. Killer Crew and Rampage just completely got exited, as I know about them. And remaining 8 teams are here with us. 8 teams are here, so they are sufficient enough to get the placement points on their side as well. Their placement point picking up job will be establishing soon. Currently, sports players are getting knocked one after another. Players are not only getting knocked but are getting finishing versus as well. So only 40 seconds left. There they goes for the constant builds, but that player converted into very low SP, but not exactly a knock. Brooklyn Sports was getting the very battle. The OGS Sports players are also getting knocked out at similar conditions. OGS Sports are here with us. They are more likely to go through that, and we are heading towards them, and they are definitely trying to make this game on their side. Literally, this will be our second last match. The game is converting very interesting right in this current positioning to call it out. We must have to talk about that not later on, but add on this by phases. And okay, that makes a very good knocked out. One of the player for the team, Tribe Warriors, just got knocked, and one of another whole squad are just doing that. So at the current positioning, Tribe Warriors just got completely exited as 8 with some decent frag points on himself, and that will be a difficult situation for them to make it out the overall situation that they are creating through. OG Sports are here with us, and Brututi is the one to get the second dinner in the very first match. He was the last one to utilize the proper need on time, so that makes the exit for the team. And by this time, they got the second in the very first match, but this match is being a very struggle for the team. Already collected 6 frags on themselves with the off points as a placement as they fall into the 6-7 position. That is a good fact. Okay, there they goes for the constant bullets. That makes a very good finish for the teams, and remaining teams are here with us right in this current scenario. And let's see how they're gonna be managing out or figuring out the battles and all. Right on time, players are getting knocked one after another. Players are facing difficulties on themselves, so we are being absolutely prepared. And Risky Sports just got completely exited as 7 with a total 4 frag points on themselves. Call it out, and God Complex are here. GC Sports with a total 6 elimination points, 5 elimination point by a single player named as Welcome, another one by our name 77K with the off frag. And here we go for the Welcome as a grenade eliminated similar conditions, and God Complex is facing the numerous shots against him, and that makes a knock. At that point, not a good fact to call that out. And this is the second last match, and 20 Legends Sports also got eliminated and has a 5 in all. So remaining 4 teams are here with us. And who will be the champion among these of the team? Not exactly on 5, but as hashtag 5 positioning, 1x able to get exited, and they will able to collect some sort of 3 point as a placement points on themselves. So that is a good fact, not exactly great one, but some decent and good facts on their side. So we must have to get ready for the battles in all. Right in the current situation to call that out. And Brooklyn Sports also got completely exited with some decent facts on us. So we must have to call that out or later on, but in this buy now phases, the remaining 2 teams are here with us. But as we go for the shots and okay, directly they comes here for the slamming. Last to tackle out that team and Olympians will be one to get the WWCD of this match, and we have already completed three different matches, and we got three different champion teams in the different matches, and that is a very we'll able to figure it out some capitalistic performance rather than monopolistic one. And there are multiple forces. They are working for the good cause of the team for sure. And I'd like to congratulate the team. And I'm really interested and or excited to see how many points did they able to gather out. Yes, I already mentioned out that fact. Olympias was the one to get the chicken dinner in the third or second last match of this event, Metamind series and Metastar Metamind series. And here we go. They totally got 20 elimination, crazy facts for elimination by this player named as Cooper 7Y, our player named as Midi Mobo Dyer, and 7Y Thorfinn, and Saba is here with the two frags, totally 20 frags. 30 pointer match, guys. Crazy battles, crazy game, crazy. I must have to say so. This is a crazy battles that we encounter so far. 116 total elimination, 13,777 total hearings, 124 knockouts, 6 eliminations, 60 assists, the two vehicle elimination in the match, and this will be our match summary to get summarized right in this current situation. So we are heading toward the another segment of the zone, and not zone, but okay, sorry for that. Another segment of results. Sorry, my tongue just get slipped out. And Olympia's OP Midi Mo Whittier is the one to get MVP title on his name for this match with a total 947 damage on his own. 178 healings did he consume, and only 5 assists by his side, and this will be the match MVP. Let's see the competitor that is coming closer to him, and that will be Thorfinn in the same team. Third will be 20 Legends Sports Huncho 77Z with the 6, and fourth will be Victories with the 4, and welcome is at on fifth for the team with the total 5 frags for the team Gold Complex Sports. And if I have to talk about the match rankings, Olympus is at on top with the 30 points. Second will be Gold Complex with the 15 12 for the team 20 Legends Sports. Fourth will be OG Sport with the 12 and 10 for the Pan Africa and New Wave. I mean, this will be the top 6 teams fighting tough for themselves and getting some sort of double digit points on their name. That is a very good thing to talk about it, and we are definitely ready for the overall rankings and all. First of all, we have to call that out. Our top MVPs still listed. So in order to get through that, we must have to wait out. And here we go. Vicarious is one to get the MVP title for sure. With a total 10 facts. Second will be our Divado with a total 9. Third will be TBS Toronto with a 9. 23 Legions almost 7K is that for the 10 elimination. Last we get a play named as 20 Legions Sports. So Hunches 77Z with a total 9 facts. And this will be our top 5 MVPs for the match. And here we go for the overall rankings. Next generation Sports is at on top with a total 40 points. Second will be Olympians with the 27-34 for the team TBS. Fourth will be OG Sports with the 29-27 for the 20 Legends. Sports 6 will be no New Wave Sports with the 26-22 for the Pen Africa Electron Rampage with the 21-20 for the God of Complex. And around 10 we could able to figure it out a team named as Tribe Warrior with the 17 points, and this will be the top 10 teams. Remaining top 10 teams are out of this situation. So yes, guys, they are not in a fine positioning, but they get the last chance. Not only they, but all of the teams got the last and the least chance to prove out their potential, what they got right now. So first game has been taken out by the team OG, second by the team next generation, third by the team Olympus. So last match, the match of a wrangle just got lifted right in time, guys. The game is getting more and more dense and interesting at the present condition. You do know about the results and all that will just been arrived at. Okay, that wouldn't be arrived at the very present conditions. By this match, we can able to have had the live feed, and that is a very fact. So get the results on your mind and get ready for the last and the least match. Are you guys excited for that? I guess you guys are, and we'll be back after a break on Mulcast. We'll be back and the game lasts. Till then, take care. We'll be just back. Okay, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. You are looking after MetaMind, a Mindstar series, a weekly series. This is a weekly series which you could able to play every week. And I'm on Mulcast, and this will be the game last. Okay, we are waiting for the last match, and the last match will be the map of none other than Wrangle itself, ladies and gentlemen. We have it already completed three different matches. In three different matches, we got a three different champion teams. The very first match has been taken out by the team OG Sports, second by the Next Generation, and third match that we just fished it out the last time. The map of Rondo maps has been taken out by the team Olympius, and this will be the top three teams to get the chicken on the matches and the three matches. So last match standing will win to be a rondo. It must be a wrangle. Yes, guys, that was a wrong notifications that we just fish it out. But in this match, Brooklyn Sports are unavailable. I don't know why they haven't joined the last match. That is not a good fact to get not to get joined in this match. And all is every teams are going to their own desirable drop location. They need to allocate their own favorable area to call that out, and they're just getting dropped right. And this is a situative concern to just talk about it, as like I already pre-mentioned out that fact. Each and every teams are moving to their own undesirable drop location to call that out, right? And this current situations, players are also getting taken down at the current positioning to call that out. Let's just drop out of here. New web sports are here, but in terms of positioning and points on their side, they haven't collected any sort of points so far. This point, they're just getting dropped at the similar conditions. Players are just getting knocked out. That makes a very good knock to himself. Right in this present condition, that players are just getting closer for the battle will proposes right in the present context to call that out. Players are also getting knocked out through the beautiful shots one after another, player and player after player getting knocked at the same situations. That is not being a very good fact to call that out, as since players are getting knocked out one after another, they must need to get out of the way, and that is making some decent finishes as well. So let's get move out of the way. Players are also getting knocked out and finish at the similar conditions. So let's be ready. Let's move out to the next stage of the zone, right in this present condition to call it out. While Akil comes over into his name, so we must have to call that out fact. And we are heading toward the third minute of the game time, and we are already into this as we have to call that out. But let's see, Rescue Sports are getting into the very battles for the teams. Players are also getting knocked out. If I have to talk about the team New Wave Sports, they got the very first elimination on their side, but four of the players are available on themselves, so no any difficult situation on themselves. But okay, there goes the pan shot by the team 1x Sports against the team Rescue Sports. That was not a good fact. They're making some difficult situation, not just difficult one, but completely got exited through the lobby as well. Not a good one. But we must have to accept that fact. The team already get eliminated from the lobby. Yes, two of the team, not only one, but one team will be our team SB Sports, Heaven Sports, and another one will be our RC Rescue Sports. Both of the teams got completely exited. Team TBSs are here with us right in this current positioning. Four of the players are available on us. Only 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in this very present scenario to go through that. And as like I already mentioned out that fact, for the PN Sports, Quasi got knocked out through the grenade, and that makes a very good nade at the time. Only 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, and I just have to make it you sure that this team has to cover up some sort of 2000 meters and all in order to get into the berry zone. So they must need to loot out properly, right in time, and have to head it out to the zone as soon as possible. For the team Pan Africa, players are just getting knocked out, and that makes a finish either way for the team. And this is Sports Alpha just getting into the very battles, and here we go. Another one team, Pan Africa, just in the battles and all, trying to making some hard and harsh situation on them. Lastly, Peacemakers also got completely exited by this time, and that is not a good fact to call that out. And this is for Killer just getting knocked out, and only 2 minutes left in this very business scenario to go through that, and players are also getting knocked out. And here we go for the team Only School Sports. One of the player already got eliminated. Another one player just got knocked out as well. Last two players surviving. And here we go for the very good shots. Still, guys, just make it out a very good knock out of that. I'd like to congratulate himself at the current positioning for the team NGC. Players are also getting taken down for the team OGES. Duke just got knocked out. Alpha Masters are going against him. Nasty Bullets completely get exited at sec 18 with a single frag on them. That will just be the points of just be up points on themselves. One of the players already got knocked and finished for the team, and that is the reason why the enemy teams could able to get up points. And yes, by this time they have had already managed out the clutch, but NGC Sports also got clutched out of the lobby at hashtag 15 with a two frags, so 2 points on their sides as well. Okay, that is a very fact. And at the top, we could able to figure it out the team named as next in this first, but I am expecting that we couldn't able to see the life within this match, and but I was wrong. At the last match, I have already reconciled that fact, but luckily we will able to get the information about overall points table at an hour sideways. Alpha Sports also got eliminated at sec 14 with the three frags on themselves, three frag points only. That is all they got in this match. And for this match, we have been only 13 teams alive in the lobby with the 47 players on us. Tribe Warriors Sports are here with the three frags on themselves. One of the players just contributed or converted or collected two frags for his team. Tribe Warrior have to get or move out of the way as soon as possible. Players are getting taken down at the current situation. They are just heading towards their on fighting proper just right on time. Tribe Warriors are here with us. And I could unable to figure it out any enemies closer to them, but I do expect that fact they are just here to sort out some enemies team for the fighting purposes and all. Tribe Warriors are here. They're just getting closer. Are getting gathered right now, but 1x Sports are also getting through, knocked through the team. Last match champion team Olympias are in the battle ways. They collect some sort of four frags for the team 1e Sports, and 1ex Sports is also facing difficulties. These two of the players already got eliminated, and among these are the remaining players. Last player survived since another one player also got knocked at a similar condition. The player with the highest elimination, which is 3 in number, just got knocked out. Poison just came up over here and prune out at the area, just being ready to make out some sort of smoke cover out back. Penny Sports are just coming closer, but he haven't gone through the shots, so he don't wanna be find out exposure for the enemies. He don't wanna be profounded by the enemies. Here we go for the shots, and also 1ex Sports are also getting knocked and finished one after another. One of the player already got eliminated. So remaining tribe players are here with us. Only four frags on their side, so they are heading to our hits. Okay, that makes a very good knock. One after another, two players just got knocked out of the current situation to call that out. Only 1 minute and 40 seconds left it in this very present situation to just look after it. And all the school sports are here with us. Players are also getting knocked out one after another. Players are not only getting knocked out, but they are also getting finished. That is not a good fact to call that out. So only 1 minute and 20 seconds left. We must have to call that out. And this is the very great elimination on his name. For Frax has been already picked up by the team for Subway Sports. Also get completely exited as Sec 13 with a frag. This comes the grand elimination on the player name. So Pain Africa are just heading to our stage. Three of the players are available in similar conditions, but one of the player already got eliminated for the team as well. Pain Africa are here with us, and they totally collect 5 frag, whereas Bonnie collect 3 frag and 2 frag by this player named as Venom. So only 52 seconds left it for the next circle closing. Next circle is the circle of stage third, and for that next circle we have to be prepared enough. We need to find out the area to capitalize to defend the overall area and look after the overall overview. Since yes, guys, players are also getting knocked out as similar conditions. While Nexus Sport also got completely yes less valued at the time. But here we go. Africa are here with us. six eliminations counts on themselves. That is a good fact to call that out. They are just not they, but he is just applying bandages in order to get completely healed up. If you wanna do, then yes, you just have to figure it out and have to move out with that. You must have to get through this right now, and enemies teams are just coming closer. I guess that will be here for the some thought body and stuff. You must have to say so. They are looking after the fine angles, but I haven't gone for the shots and all. Only 1 minute and 40 seconds left. So another stage of the zone will be our stage third for that propose. We are getting absolutely ready. The last match champion team will be here, and that will be the team none other than Olympias. So yes, guys, that is a fact to call that out. And Olympics Esports are here with us. 12 nations count. Among these of the very team, four players survival, but only two players are able to get some sort of frag points on their name. We must have to call that a fact. Let's go. Only a minute and 12 seconds left in this very present scenario to go through that. And as I already reasoned out, this fact, this is the stage two, and we are heading toward the stage third. Right now, players are also getting knocked out one after another. Olympians are here with us. Two eliminations count for these teams, and players are also getting knocked out for the team. Next generation sports as well. Players are already getting down. Only 50 seconds left in this very present scenario to go through the stage of the zone. And as like I already mentioned, out the fact, only two frags on their name. Multiple teams already got exited. I could able to figure it out. Some sort of 6 and 7 teams already get eliminated from the lobby. So remaining 10 teams as the next generation sports also get completely exited from the lobby. They're also doing some fine stuff, but by this time they got completely exited with 0 points, and their lead will be covered up by the team Olympians if they got a very good game in this matter. Full purposes, and they're just looking after a very fine angles to go through that. God Complex are here with us for the teams, and one of the frag has been contributed by the player number two, but remaining players are here without any of the fragments, and they are just getting up. Only, ladies and gentlemen. Only 4 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And we are heading to other stage of the zone, and that will be our stage start. And that has already been converted. That has been just deliberately converted in only a minute. Only a minute or more than a minute. A minute and a half left it for the another zone's closing to call that out. So 10 teams are here with us right in this present conditions, and right in this very present scenario we could able to figure it out. The team named as Team TBS is there at in the positioning as tech third or second genre positioning is here for them, and the game has been already converted into a smaller zone right in the time. Players are getting knocked and finished in positions is not a very good fact to call that out. Multiple teams are getting into the barrels, gathering in the similar area for being ready. And for this team, the okay, TB Sports, Tribe Y Sports, one of the players already got eliminated, but remaining three players are here with us. Five eliminations counts already been corrected by these teams, and Tribe Warrior are here, going for the constant bullets. Players are also getting knocked out at the similar conditions, and we are trying to head out to the next stage of the zone by this current positioning. Only 50 seconds left, and as like I have to call that out of fact, this is just the start, and we must need to go through the next stage of the zone. So we must have to be ready for this, and they have are already been inside of it, but I haven't fought for it neighbor. And here we go. Translation Sports is here with the Forblis standing, but they haven't got any sort of frag points on their size. So that is a very good fact to call that out. Have has to go through the fights and all, but I haven't been through that. Forblis standing. 32 players and 10 teams are here with us. I just have to manage or call that out factor. We are heading towards the stage number 4 by the type of some decent seconds, and that will be some sort of 10 second and lower than that for the closing and countering job. Old school sports are here with us. One of the player named as Pretty FTW just got eliminated, but remaining 3 player are here with us. They totally collect 4 frags on themselves. So remaining 10 teams are competing for the last stages of the battles, last match of the battles and alls. Old schools are here with us. They're at in the area poaching you. We will able to figure it out. Another strong team over here. Here he goes for the shots, and Hamza just managed to make out the very first knock by himself. So way many players are here with us. They're gonna be figuring out the match and all. So let's be ready, and let's get into this fight. Old school sports are here with us. One of the player already got eliminated, but remaining trio players are here on us. All skill sports are here. The zone will be converting in only 30 seconds, and we will be definitely into the sixth, fourth. So we are getting absolutely prepared for this, and all school are here with us. Only off player casualty, but remaining players are here available on us. Only 17 seconds left in this very present scenario to go through the another stage of the zone. The zone will be converting soon. I'm getting pretty much excited. Where does the zone just rely on? Which will be the area to get favored out, and which will be the team to get not favored out by the zone and have to struggle much in order to get into a very zone. And here we go for the 15. And yes, guys, this couldn't be regarded as a hardship. This is a very good and very predicted and very splendid shift to call it out. So multiple teams are happy since multiple teams got their positioning on the zone. The only job they need to do right now after getting the zone is that to capitalize the certain area, to defend the certain area, to maximize the chances of getting maximum points in this match by taking some sort of gatekeeping job on the area that they are just related to. And we must have to be ready for this, guys. Teams are just being absolutely ready. Teams are just being ready in this very present situation to call that out. So yes, guys, here we see the team named as Killer Q and Rampage tribe player ability that converted into Zoo as the very second player also got knocked out at similar conditions, but one of the player already got eliminated, and the player who just got knocked out just faced it out the revival by the player, none other than Gunnar himself, just make it out the revival on time, and he also looking here and there for the exposures that he will able to get profound and all. So yes, guys, only 20 seconds left for the next circle of the zone, and that will be stage 5. And we are just getting ready for the barrels, ladies and gentlemen. We are at on the last stage of it. So let's get ready. The team name is New Genesis puts it at on top, but they got completely exited. So other have had the proper competition or proper chances to overlift him. So let's see how they just perform out the work right now. Only 32 players are here with us. 10 teams are here on us, and we are heading toward the 18 minute of the game time. Just called out that only 30 seconds left, and I must have to figure it out. A fact in front of you that will be the. This is the very stage 4, and we are heading to the stage 5 in low time period, and we are just heading toward that right now in these very present conditions. We only 20 seconds left for the circle of the zone, and this is a very stage 4th of 5, and we are heading to the 5th. And look at this team. New Wavy Sports got completely exited and has stuck 10 with the 8 facts, so only 8 points on their names. We must have to figure it out. And if I have to talk about the team tribe, Wari Sports, only one player got eliminated, but remaining tribe player are here with the total 4 fracks on themselves. God Complex are looking after angles and all. They do have had the whole squad on themselves, but only 2 fracks. They're trying to go for the constant bullets and also only 30 seconds left, 1 minute and 30 seconds left. And will be the stage 5. The cruelty of the zone has been already started right in this present conditions to call that out. And God's Complex are here with us with a total 2 fracks on themselves. So let's get into this. They are just healing up themselves in similar conditions, and I must have to figure out that fact. This is the 19 minutes of the game almost, and for the team, Strive player Vibrity Pin of Freka is here with us. One of the player already got eliminated for the teams, and remaining Tribe player are here with us with a total 6 elimination points. For elimination has been completely collected by a single player named as Brony, but remaining players are here with us, whereas the player named as what was his name? That will be our Venom. Venom also collect 2 fracks for the team, and for the teams, players are also getting knocked out in similar conditions to call it out. And the Plain Africa are also here with the total 6 fracks. OZ Sports was got completely exited and has stuck 5 positioning. That is not good for the team. That was the first WWCD, but at last that was not a good story for themselves, and there is still a chance to lose out that has like 5 positioning as well. Players are also knocked out for the team's old school sports. One of the players already got eliminated, but remaining players are here with us. For the teams, it is being a very difficult situation to carry out the match right now since one of the players already got eliminated, and among those about trio player, another one player also got knocked out. So last 2 player have to manage this match 20 Legends Sports are going against the team TBS as they are making some sort of good knocks at the point as well. That is fact to call it out. And as like I already pre-mentioned out the fact the knock player need to get the revival on time, but the reviving phase just been continued at the present conditions to call that out. And here they goes for the constant bullets. Only 8 teams. So as the teams just converted into 8 teams, they could able to get all placement points on themselves. And Olympias Esports is facing some sort of difficulties as they are 4 players in number, but our player just been converted into a very lower as we just have to heal himself up. But Penny Sports also got completely exited by this time. And here we go for the very good knock through the net, and that makes a good knock. We must have to call that fact out of it, but in total, they get totally 3 elimination points. And this will be the 20th minute of the game time, and we are heading to us 28th minute of the game time, and there is the only 7 teams competing for the WWCD of this match. We must have to call that a fact. The old school sports are going against the team TBS as they are making some sort of good knocks at the point as well. And here we go for the very good knock through the net, and that makes a very good knock. But the revival need to get started on time. But okay, guys, sorry for this one interruption, but I'm back again. Gold Complex are here with a total 4 fracks on themselves. So one is 16 players and 5 teams are here. And we are heading toward the 22 minute of the game time here. The shots goes by sides, but this team completely collected 4 fracks and they are throwing some sort of smokes to make it out of cover and all. The similar conditions players are also getting down. Then the similar situative consent to call it out, and they are going for the constant age and all to make it out some difficult situation on themselves. 20 leads in sports. 77 kids managed out to knock and finish against that play. Tribe Warriors just got completely exited by this time, and the okay, and as the 5 teams got exited completely, only 3 teams are here to make it out a game on this side. God Complex also got exited as a fourth with the 4 eliminations count. That is just a disinfraction themselves. So remaining 9 players and 3 teams have to listen up. What I am trying to figure it out, guys. Okay, that makes a very good knock, but the revival need to get started on time. But here we go, another one player just got knocked out for the team. That is not being a very good fight to call that out. But enemies teams are coming close by for the battle propositions right now. 2 of the players already got taken down. So I guess there is the ability of the very last one standing. If we could able to take him down, then whole squad will be eliminated. But Killer Q and Rampage already got eliminated. So last player standing was on the back foot sided. And that was for the team known as the old school sports, and that makes a very good finish. Last player standing. Last place survival is at in the backstab, but could able to figure it out by the teams. But here we go for the reflexes and 20 legends push Andara. That was a very good reflection. At the last, the player lead the team to get the WWCD on their sides, and that will be the starting of a very good luck for the teams. And we are just getting really excited to see the overall results. One interesting part about this event is that we'll be able to figure it out the champion teams on this very match. So let's get into this. Are you guys excited to see the results and all? I guess you are 20 Legends Sports just got a chicken dinner on their sides. And guys, recently that was a very big thing for me to have at such name. But 20 Legends Sports will be the team to get completely WWCD of this last match. That was not a great domination to call out, but a decent figure on their name. But how will they send out the situations are, yes, we must have to figure it out. How many points did they able to gather out, or are we going for the overall results directly, or what? I think we are going for the overall results directly. By this time, we have to look after the team who will be our second runner-ups. Guys, get ready to see the second runner-ups and stuff right in this current situations. So here we headed out to the second runner-up as the team none other than Next Generation Esports. with a total 40 points, 16 placement points, 24 elimination point with a single second, and they will be second runner where they are at in the third positioning, right in this present condition to call that out. And we must have to edit 2 hours our runner ups. Who will be the runner up of this event? Our second positioning holder. Second positioning holder will be the team none other than Olympios, ladies and gentlemen. Only 2 points lead from that team. Next to next points is at on third with the 40 points, and here we are Olympias with the 42 points, 13 frag points once again, and 29 elimination points in total. So last in the least thing, who will be the champion of this event? What do you guys think of it? And champions will be the team none other than 23 Legion Sports with the last game second, 48 points in total, and that will be the differentiation of 6 points, 13 total placement points, 35 elimination with a single WWCD on their name, and this will be the 23 Legion Sports on us, and this will be the results, and we must have to figure it out. The MVP. MVP will be the player Vicarious with the 13 frags. He will be the MVP. 220 Omar 77 is at in second with the 13. Third will be our Movo Var Movio Var with 10, and fourth will be with Trophy with the 9. Lastly, we got a player named TBSS Toronto with a total 9 total admission. This will be the overall top players or MVPs till state. Okay, so we must have to go through the all the results as well. First, okay, as second positioning for the 20 legends for the 48, 42 for the Olympians. Next position is in third with the 44th will be Team TBS with the 36, 34 for the New Wave. Sixth will be OG Sports with the 33, 30 for the QQ and Rampage Pin Africa is here with the 29, 28 for the Guru Complex, and 10 will be Old School with the 28, and this will be the over results. Congratulations for the top 10 teams, and especially prize will appreciated team, but remaining teams have to work hard for sure, and I'm expecting your good game in upcoming events. But by this time, first match has been taken out by the team. Uh, and second match has been taken out by the OGs, and second by the team. Next Henderson, third by Olympias, last match by Transit Legion Sports, and this is how we already completed this event on us, and this will be the end of the event. And we have it already talked about the champions, and all champions will be the team none other than 23 Legion Sports himself, and this will be the end of the event. Congratulations to the winning teams, and hard luck for the teams who's cool and able to get any sort of winning in this term. But good luck for the upcoming events. We'll be back in other days, some other days. Till then, Anmol Kas is going for the break. Till then, take care. Good night. Bye bye.